Okay, so this week we're going to start with Ariel. Ariel, last week you had the Breakfast with the Stars. Tell everybody how that experience was. Tell about your donut one more time.
For those who are not aware, Breakfast with the Stars is the Irving School Foundation and Irving ISD's annual breakfast to recognize all of the scholarship recipients in the district. There were over 100 high school seniors from all 4 schools, MacArthur, Singley, Irving, Nimitz, and I think a few from Caldwell Preparatory Center as well. And they were all receiving their scholarships. They'd walk across the stage, shake hands, get the diploma, smile, and be on their way. So nice event. What I really appreciate about this event is they started doing this last year and they did it again this year. They actually have some of the recipients come up and tell their stories and how much the scholarship means to them, which for someone in the press is perfect because they pretty much did my job for me. But yeah, I got some excellent stories. A lot of kids going to Texas Tech this year. I'm very excited about that. But yeah, really good event. It was breakfast, really good food. I had the most extra donut I've ever seen in my life. It was a chocolate covered donut that had fruit and granola spread out all around it, trying to make it look healthy, but we all know it wasn't.
It's still sugar. Yeah.
It's still a donut. How healthy can you make a donut look? But it's really good. Really good event. Had a lot of fun.
Fun. So this week we have 2 events. Thursday there's going to be Salute to Service.
Okay.
Irving ISD employees are going to be honoring. It's going to be well, it looks like it's a combination event. So Employee Service Award and Retirement.
Okay.
So it's going to be fun. It's going to be like 50s decade theme. Ooh, yay.
Where's my poodle skirt at?
There's a poodle skirt. So that's pretty good. Cute pictures.
Okay, cool.
And then Friday, there's going to be dogs. The K9 companion graduation. These dogs are going to graduate with their not degree, but like they're certified.
They're dog grade.
Dogs. How cool is that?
We've covered this event before, but the lady literally emailed me this morning asking if we were going to come, so I can now tell her that yes, we will be in attendance.
That's awesome.
So it's a really sweet story because the families, the new recipients, with their dog. It's really cute. It's a good one. Okay, so moving right along to Aubrey. So tell us a little bit about your event last week, just a quick bio.
Sorry. Yes, we went to Lee Park and it was busy. It was busier than I thought it was going to be. But it was a good time. Lots of, it's interesting to see all the vendors and see everything that people could find out about and then, be able to eat a burrito and watch all the dances. So it was good.
Good. Let's see. This week, if you're available, Saturday, I have you down for the Pet Palooza. Does that work for your schedule?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Should be lots of fun. Dogs and people walking. We cover it every year. So talk to the meeting organizer, talk to people there, get some cute dog pictures, people interacting with their puppies. It should be really fun. And you can bring your kids again.
Awesome.
So yeah. Alright, moving right along. We have Charles is going to go to the Cosmicon. This is for Capel. Really fun community events. And then Kayla. So last week you did the medical center expansion. Tell me about that.
It was pretty straightforward, but basically they just expanded to 7 more rooms in the ER to kind of fit the community's needs better. And also what I thought was really cool is in all of the rooms now, they have TVs so they can actually show you on this TV screen your diagnosis and stuff. They can actually, it's more high tech than it used to be. So.
I wish they would have had that when I was in the ER at Medical City. They didn't have that when I was there.
Yeah, it's brand new, so it's really nice. And
well, good for them.
New waiting area, so
yeah, that's awesome.
So your new thing this week in addition to your older stuff,
Yeah.
is
What's so hard about getting surgery or you will die? That was pretty straightforward. Must have surgery.
I mean, yeah.
We want to see that on a flat screen now.
No, Comic Sans. It's gotta be Comic Sans.
So, the Charlie's Taylor Recreation Center, it was supposed to open, I think, 2 weeks ago, but they had that storm and people canceled like everything going on. So they rescheduled it for the second. So it's gonna be great. Should be really cute. Lots of people, I'm sure. I talked to the main organizer people there. What they changed, what they got new. Pretty similar to the Renovations store you did. So, yeah, that's really cool. So, yay. Any other things you want to talk about? Your stories?
I also went to the Arbor Day. I think that was last Saturday. I think my weeks are getting mixed up. Yeah, I went to Arbor Day, and that was really fun too because actually were like people are climbing trees and all that, and like giving out free trees and stuff. So that was fun. It was a good time.
Did you climb a tree?
No, I'm scared of heights. I couldn't. They kept asking me to. I was like, but thank you. And it was like funny because then like kids would climb up. I'm like scared, and the kids aren't. But
Hey, I totally get it.
Kids are fearless, man.
They
I know,
are.
honestly.
They have no fear. Well, fun. Glad you enjoyed it. Okay, so Rodney, so are you available? I think what John told me is that the scholarship award is Thursday at 7. The Oscar Award scholarship
Tonight.
tonight. Okay, never mind. Tonight at 7. Great. Okay. Is anyone available to take pictures tonight at 7?
Sorry.
We're at Spring Creek.
The first street.
Yeah,
Oh, it's in
literally-
Irving?
Yeah, it's right here.
I may be able to. Can I tell you about it?
Yeah. Do you see a quick
The-
picture?
I would, but I'm gonna be up in Coppell tonight, so.
I can do it if no one else.
Real small, couple paragraphs, deal, the Republican class giving a scholarship. It's more of a community outreach type story than it is a real newsy story.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be super long at all. Like, just who, what, when, where, why, quotes, pictures.
They'll give you food
Like maybe 200-300 words tops. It doesn't have to be a full-fledged article. It's just a blurb.
Okay, so Rodney, tell us about your experience with the firefighter.
I like the way you all kitted out. That was awesome.
Yeah, last Wednesday I went to Station 12, the Irving Fire Department, and had breakfast with the team there, and we chatted for a while and got to know them very well, and had a Q&A session which I sent the reporting out. And great group of guys, really dedicated group of guys. And they gave me a great tour of the station house. Got me in the gear, and I was checking all the gauges and make sure everything was functional. And went up in the 100-foot ladder. I didn't quite get 100 foot. I got about 90. The wind started blowing, so I said, well, we went on a ride, and they drove around the 52-foot fire engine that's got the rear steering as well, so it's more maneuverable.
Do you drive the rear?
I'm getting to that part. They drove through a neighborhood, and then they went to an empty parking lot. And they said, everybody get out. So I said, why? We're going to let you drive. Oh, really? So then they put me in the back of the fire truck, and you have to steer away from trouble. So if the truck's turning left, you got to turn right to take so the rear end gets out of the way. So we drove around several circles. They were doing figure eights. And they picked up the speed. I was on the radio and said, slow down a little bit, guys. And then they got a call where some transformer blew and some folks were stuck in the elevator off of John Carpenter. So I got a chance to go on a fire call and went upstairs and watched them work the elevators and get them out. And so I'm an official Irving firefighter now.
You went on to great.
Went up on a call, went on the ladder. They put me in full oxygen too, the whole ball of wax. So if you already have any fire problems, don't call me. I'm the last one to call. So it was fun. I enjoyed it.
So cool.
Well, I spoke with Mike Coomer yesterday. He's one of the municipal magistrates or judges. And he suggested we contact the main judge and maybe send someone down over the weekend at some point to sort of just do a story on the jail system in Irving, where the judge goes to the jail a couple times during the weekend, and they hear the different cases of the people who are currently in the Irving jails because they've been picked up on Friday night, Saturday morning for various problems. And yeah, they're in the Who Scout. Alleged problems, yes.
What is a Who Scout exactly? I've heard that term before.
The jail.
It's just another word for jail?
Yeah.
Now I know.
Old times.
So I can follow up with that if you guys think that might be interesting.
I think you should do it. Interested or anything?
I'll autograph it.
On the inside.
Front page.
Tell us about all your bunk page, how you made sure your teeth were.
And jail moonshine, yeah.
We are on camera, I should remind you.
You took a bath in your toilet? Just put it all in?
Moving on, Trisha.
On topic.
Yes, please.
Stacy, tell us about your past assignments, the gala and then the Frightmare.
Okay. Well, I guess I've done 3 so far. One was the
Oh yeah, and then the kids.
yeah, the Lockheed Martin. That was really cool because it's the class that Lockheed Martin came to was like a STEM class, science, technology, engineering, math. So it was a big surprise. They turned their classroom into basically a scientific lab. And they had what they called humanitarian problems for them to solve, to build aircraft, to solve these humanitarian problems like flood relief, if there was an outbreak of a disease, hurricane relief, things like that. And these kids get into it so much. And there was several Lockheed Martin engineers there, real live engineers, because these kids are probably going to go that way. And so they get to talk to them. Yeah, exactly. Talk to them, ask questions. It was really cool. The Children's Cancer Fund Gala was fun. These kids are just amazing. Just amazing. They're, some of them are in remission. Some of them are, not doing so well. I reported on one kid from Irving who was in a wheelchair, and I swear he looks like he's 7 or 8, but he's 15. But he also has Downs, by the way. And then the other kid was from Grand Prairie. And so they did this fashion show. And so the kids got all got escorted one by one down the runway by a celebrity of their choice. And so the kid in the wheelchair picked, please let me think of his name, Turco he used to be a goalie for the Dallas Stars. Marty Turco, is that right?
I don't think they did. I think they're assigned.
Or maybe they're assigned. I didn't know. But then the other child got escorted down the runway by the members of the Dallas SWAT team. And here's like these 4 hulking guys, and this little bitty kid, he was like 7, and they had a great time. They did a little dance.
Silverware.
I love those pictures. Yeah, those are cute.
Yeah, it was just really a lot of fun, and for a great cause too. And then Sunday, a couple of days ago, I went to Frightmare weekend, which was heaven for me because I love that kind of stuff. But You know, they were saying Sunday was the busiest day of the whole weekend, and I believe it. We were shoulder to shoulder like this for a while until the doors opened. So I got great pictures of people who dressed up, you know, who were in cosplay. Some of them were, you know, just kind of dressed up a little bit, not necessarily a character, but just, you know, dressed up. And
What was your favorite cosplay?
there was this one guy, or actually it was a woman, to my embarrassment. She was in like this devilish costume, painted, and had this like book, evil looking book and stuff, and she looked fantastic. And so I asked her for the picture, and I thought it was a guy, because you can't tell, right? Her face covered everything. So she's telling me her name, and it was, you know, a female name, and I'm like, oops. But anyway, it was amazing. What some of these people just went all out. All out. Got to take some photos of celebrities, Tim Curry, I got Robert Englund. Yeah.
I'm amazed at how old Tim Curry is now.
Well, you know, he had a stroke. I didn't realize he had had a stroke.
Yeah, that was a rough picture for me because I'm a big fan of Tim Curry.
People
so
were
I was just like,
crying.
oof.
People were crying.
If I remember correctly, he's now stuck out in a wheelchair.
Yes,
He is.
Which
he
is why
is.
he does voiceovers now.
You're right. But you know what? He still has his sense of humor. He was hitting on the ladies and all that stuff. So he's still in there.
That's so sweet.
It was hard to see him because,
What do you
I'm
think
a
of him in
fan
the
too.
movies? Yeah.
yeah. I think of Dr.
that was-
Frankenfurter.
That was 20, 30 years ago.
I think of Wadsworth the Butler.
More than-
from
I was
Cluedo.
just about to say that. It's
Yeah,
like one of my favorite
70s,
movies.
Seriously?
So good.
Yes.
Yes.
And he was the
You and
first.
me need to have a watch party. Let's do it.
He was the first clown. I mean, the clown in the original It.
Of course
yeah.
you can
Yeah,
come.
that's
And so somebody
so
had
much.
brought this giant, like, I don't know what it was made of, but this giant It clown, and they got Tim Curry to sign it. How awesome is that? Yeah, so it was really, I had a great time, talked to a lot of great people, and I didn't catch any of the movies because it was like overlapping to where the celebrities were. But I was talking to a lady who said she watched one that she loved, and it was called, I'm not kidding you, Velocipaster.
Nice.
Read your Bible! I don't know. I don't know. But she loved it
That
so
has
much.
sci-fi original movie written all over it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
She loved it so much that she found it like pre-order on Amazon, and she pre-ordered it. And I was like, you're kidding, but you know, whatever. I'm sure it was silly and campy, and that's what these movies are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was a good time.
Okay, Stacy,
Yeah.
on your photos, you did a lot of posed shots.
What do you mean?
They were posed,
Oh, yeah.
almost like group of grins on some of them.
Yeah. You want more
Try to
candy?
get more candid,
Okay.
more natural. I went out and I took some photos of the same event.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I focused on, there was one actor who was signing autographs. I don't know his name. The Jeepers guy, and he had his mask right there beside him.
Oh, was that your picture? That was a good picture.
So it took me several shots, but while he was talking to people, I kept taking photos till I got a good shot of him interacting almost with the mask.
Well, that's how I
Because-
got Robert Englund. I got him as he was signing autographs.
But I got it where there was more animation.
Animation, yeah.
I'm really worried. If we've got Robert Englund and we've got Tim Curry, do we have permission to use those pictures?
Yes, I spoke to both of their agents.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Because we had a lot of problems with Bruce Campbell.
Oh,
and
I
Sam
couldn't,
Raimi.
they wouldn't let me go into Bruce Campbell.
Right, yeah, we ran into that problem too. But anyway, and push the limit a little when you're at an event like that. I took a photograph as they were walking down the aisle of a Wonder Woman and a girl painted green that
Oh,
were
I know who you're talking about.
She-Hulk,
Yeah.
who were a bit skimpily dressed.
Right.
But the point is it's a little bit of attention getting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they went
And
finding
it wasn't that they were posing and it was something that just was blatant. It was, I got them as they were walking through.
I guess my thing, and this is a good question to ask while everybody's here. You know, I did get obviously a lot of post shots. And so after I took their picture, I went and got their name and stuff like that for a caption.
Yeah. Same
So
thing.
you do the same thing. You get a candid and then go,
Yeah.
excuse me. Okay.
So
Yeah, so I just took this
the
picture of
main
you.
difference is you take the shot and then you go ask their name.
Okay.
You don't ask their name and then go take the
Well,
shot.
I didn't do that. It was like, I love your costume. Can I take a picture? And
Right.
then, yeah, and then
That's
they were like
perfectly fine.
posed, you know, but
and
yeah.
that's what I'm saying is getting the more candid shot. I think I got a shot of the same character you're talking about.
Well, the devil, wasn't that awesome?
Oh no, you got a picture of the devil guy on stilts.
No, not on stilts. It was, she was all painted red and had the horns
No, I
everywhere.
think
Okay. yeah.
this was a guy in black.
Death Note? Oh, okay.
Really?
But
Yeah.
I got him, and I don't know if it was a he or she because it was a he. But
I
the thing
saw
is,
him.
I got
He
him
was
bending over, interacting, and so you could see the discrepancy in the height because I've got
Right,
the
you got-
crowd around him.
You
And
got
then
some
he's in the
perspective,
crowd.
yeah.
So it gives.
I
the
saw
aspect of
him.
height.
I couldn't
He's
get
like
to him.
one of the gods of death. So having him bend over someone is really
That's
ominous.
kind of fun.
Which is what I was doing, was getting him as he
Yeah.
was sort of bending over.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's awesome.
But you follow what I'm saying.
I
I'm
do.
having him interact.
I got it. I got it.
They give a much better photo overall.
Yeah, okay.
One other thing I'd like to add about your photos, a lot of them, Dr. Pepper, you had a lot of vertical photos.
You rather have the horizontal.
I would much prefer horizontal
Okay.
photos.
can do
Vertical
that.
photos every now and then are okay, as long as it's something that warrants a vertical shot, like a tree or a statue or something.
Or somebody on
But,
stilts.
yeah, or someone on stilts. But in general, horizontal pictures are a lot easier to work with layout-wise,
Okay.
and they're a lot more web-friendly.
Okay.
A
So.
lot of web things you have horizontally.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. I never even thought
exactly.
about that. But yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, just try to focus kind of more on more horizontal.
Absolutely.
And I'll just warn you right now, and everyone here, if anyone takes video and you shoot it on your cell phone, if it's vertical, I'm coming after you. Because I hate vertical video. It is a pain in the butt. I'm censoring myself because I know I'm on camera. It's a pain in the butt to correct and try to make horizontal. So if you want to shoot video, you're more than welcome to. For the love of God, make it horizontal. Don't make me do a vertical video, please.
And that's one thing I totally knew was the horizontal video.
Yes,
But
yes.
it didn't dawn on me pictures.
I just want to make that very clear. I despise vertical videos with a passion.
And some of us have been chased. And
Yes, you have,
And
Jessica.
reprimanded.
but
Yes, you have.
What?
also if you yes.
I'm fast when I want to be.
And if you shoot vertical and then go, oh shoot, I'm shooting vertical instead of horizontal, that
It doesn't fix the problem.
You gotta stop and restart.
Yes, that's a very important note. Because that happened to her, and instead of it correcting itself, everything just suddenly went sideways.
Right.
And it's just like, this is worse than before. So don't do that.
So stop and then start again.
Stop and start again. Easy mistake.
Was there any? What are Aubrey's photos looking like? Since we talked about Stacy's, I can't remember.
Aubrey, remind me which event you
She
worked
did
on?
the
The
Kickstarter.
Islamic Center and Kickstart and Cinco de Mayo.
Okay. Your photos are fine. I can't think of anything.
Is she getting more candid shots?
Yeah. Actually, for the Islamic event, you had a very good shot that I
the
think
girl.
we're gonna end up using. The girl where one of the Islamic students putting a hijab. I may be saying that incorrectly, but a hijab on one of the students from the Fort Worth Preparatory Academy. That's perfect. That's the kind of shot. Those are the kind of shots we want.
That really tells a story.
It tells a story, exactly. So that was an excellent shot. So you're doing all right on your photos. I can't think of anything specific to point out. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Ariel makes a good point. The difference between a snapshot and a photograph is a photograph will tell a story. A snapshot is just something that anyone takes. But if you're able to tell stories with your photos, that's what you need to do.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Like the photo that you got, it was one of the photo. It was a photo that someone sent to you from the gala of the kid dancing with the.
I know they got the best.
Yeah, those are the kind of shots that we like.
'Cause
Because
the
you
one
got the kid doing the floss, I guess is what it's called.
Yeah.
I don't play Fortnite. I don't know this anything.
I had my
So
big lens on. I'm like crap, but then the people that ran it so they could send me another one, and I'm glad he used it because it was a good.
But yeah, stuff along those lines is kind of stuff we want. The stuff that's unscripted, the stuff that you look at it and it tells a story right away. So that's kind of more what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know one of the few video games I don't play is Fortnite. So yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is there anything else? Zach's not here, but he's hopefully able to go to the Marty party.
What is that?
World Migratory. I don't know.
It's a festival of migratory birds.
Birds. They're migrating.